Okay, we are on vacation video number 11. Okay, and we're on Hilchos Torah of the Rambam. We're on Parak Gimel Halacha Gimel, and this is the Rambam says. This goes on yesterday's video. Ein lecha mitzvah b'chol mitzvos kula shekula shehi shekula keneged Talmud Torah. Ela Talmud Torah keneged kol mitzvos kulan. Okay, so the Rambam says that, right, we're talking about the greatness of the mitzvah of Talmud Torah. The Rambam says that there is no mitzvah that is great as Talmud Torah. There's no mitzvah that's equal to Talmud Torah. Rather, Talmud Torah is greater than all the mitzvahs. Okay, why? Shatalmud mevi lidei maisa, right? Because Talmud Torah brings us to action, right? In other words, I can't do the mitzvahs if I don't know A, what the mitzvahs are, and B, how to do the mitzvahs. So I have to know both of those things in order to do the mitzvahs properly. The only way I'm going to do the mitzvahs is if I learn. So that's the Rambam's idea here. The Rambam says, right, that there are no mitzvahs that are equal to Talmud Torah. Talmud Torah is equal to all the mitzvahs. In other words, it's the greatest of the mitzvahs because it brings you to action. Therefore, in almost every case, and we'll go into the cases where this is not true, but in almost every case, the Talmud Torah, right, learning Torah or teaching Torah, is going to take precedence over doing any other mitzvah. That's the idea here. Okay, and right. So the Rambam says, okay, looking at halacha daled, the Rambam says, if you have in front of you the opportunity to do a mitzvah, and you also have the mitzvah of learning Torah. Right? So if it's possible to observe that the mitzvah can be performed by somebody else, don't stop your learning. But if you're the only one that can do the mitzvah, then you should perform the mitzvah and then quickly get back into the Beit Midrash and learn Torah again. Right? So what's the idea here? So the idea is that Talmud Torah always takes precedence. So if there's a mitzvah that has to get done, right? So for instance, you're walking along the side of the road and you see somebody, their car is all in a mess and you know how to fix it, but there happens to be a mechanic right there. So you're on your way to the Beit Midrash, this mechanic is not, and somebody else can help, right? Somebody else can fix this. So then what do? So you can go with the mechanic and you can say to the mechanic, hey, listen, you fix the car, I'm going to go to the Beit Midrash, and that way I can go learning. But if there's no mechanic there, and you're the only one that can help, so then you got to go to the you got to help him out, and then you quickly run to the Beit Midrash. Okay, let's see halacha hey. Tchilas dino shel adam eino nidon el Talmud. After 120 years, and we pass away, and we go up to Shemayim, so we are judged, right? Now, again, it's a poetic and a symbolic way of looking at it, but there's no real court case. But what are we judged on? The first thing we're judged on is our Torah learning. And then afterwards, they look at the rest of your actions. Therefore, the Chachamim said, Talmud Torah, really, why should we learn Torah? Because I want to know God. But sometimes that's not the reason why we're learning. There are people that learn to get extra credit points. It happens. There are people that learn because they want everybody to know that they're such a scholar. And there are people that learn because they want to get a spot in Olam Haba. Whatever the reason is, right, whether it's Lishma or it's not Lishma, whatever the reason, right, Lishma is this pure learning, right, learning for the right sake. But even if you're not learning, right, no matter what, a person should continue learning no matter what the reason they're learning is, right? Because eventually you'll see the beauty of Torah, you'll get attracted to the beauty of Torah, and believe it or not, a person that learns Torah even for the wrong reasons eventually will come to learn Torah for the right reasons, and they'll become addicted to the learning of Torah. They'll realize how great Talmud Torah is, so therefore, even if a person isn't learning Lishma, even if they're learning for extra credit points, and they're not learning because they really want to be learning, but they need the grades, so they're learning, right? Or because their parents made them learn, whatever the reason is, it's still better for them to be learning than not learning at all, right? Because that's how important Talmud Torah is. Now, my question for you for this video is, the Rambam says that the beginning of a person's judgment is about their learning of Torah, and then the rest of their actions. And that's why a person should learn even if he's not learning Lishma. So here's my question. Why would I have thought that there was a problem if I'm not learning Lishma? What's the problem with not learning the Shema? What's the problem in not learning for the best reasons? In other words, if learning perfects me, and learning really helps me understand, and learning connects me with God, what's the difference in my motivations in learning? What's the difference if I learn for the best of reasons or if I don't learn for the best of reasons? I can't wait to hear your answer. Very proud that you tuned in to this vacation video on your vacation. Have a great day.